Hello everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful day today. I gotta share this with you because if you like to journal in your Bible or journal overall, I gotta tell you this pencil pouch has really left a great impression on me. I love it. Let me tell you the story how I came across this. I was on Amazon. All I was doing was buying this cutie right here, this turtle named Charlotte, stocking up some food for her. I rescue animals sometimes, even including reptiles. Someone brought her to me. She was really small, like about this size, and she lost her siblings and her mummy. It was eaten by a wild animal, so I said, sure, I'll take her, and I got the tank for her and everything, and she thinks I'm her mommy now, and she is absolutely a gem. So I was on there just getting some turtle food, and then Amazon knows us all too well, and you know what? They kind of like know what we like because it said, you still have time to add to this order, and you might like this. And I'm ignoring that. I was ignoring it because I said, you know what? I do not need any more pencil cases. I already have enough. Even this big one here, this is Aqua di Parma from an airline, and I don't need any more. I even have more than what you see here. So I was going to ignore that, and then I took a second look and I go, wait a minute, hold on a second. This kind of looks cute. And when I saw that it was soft corduroy, I said, okay, hold on a second. I really need to take a look at this bag. Because if you like the vintage retro era, the 70s, 80s, I used to wear corduroy pants. I love corduroy pants. And this is like soft corduroy. So let me tell you what I love about this bag. Okay. First of all, I love how it has the double zipper. And it's not like these pencil pouches that I've used for a long time where this pocket ends up stretching, and then if you put highlighters in there like my Tombow markers, they would slip out, and anything else, you're kind of limited to what you can put in there. So anyway, I love this. I just love that I can be doing some Bible journaling or any type of journaling, and it just sits open. It sits open. So here you can see, look how much it fits. And I had more than that in there, but I took it out because I didn't want everything to fall out. So I have mod liners, but this is a winner for me because it fits my Tombow markers. Okay, so that's what I love about it. And I have pencils in here. Then in this pocket right here, I have glue sticks. Okay, Elmer's glue stick. I have whiteout in here, so I keep that in that pocket. And then since I like to use colored pencils, I have a pencil sharpener. I have an extra little mini composition notebook in case the other one I carry with me runs out. I have sticky notes. And then also, I always carry an extra self-stick removable notepad. I love notepads. Then I have this other notepad. And then in between the notepad, I have these page flags. If you end up putting page flags in here, I would suggest finding something to put it in between, so that way the page flags don't start getting all bent. And I like this because it has the ruler. So if you are going to journal in your Bible or journal overall, it has a ruler there. So I keep that there close in there, and then I have a ruler in here. This is wonderful, and I love that it just sits propped open, and more stuff fits in here because I had this stuffed, and I took some of the stuff out so everything doesn't fall out. But I just wanted to give you a general idea that when you're sitting and you're journaling, this is really cool. Really, really nice because everything is right there at your disposal, and you can just grab everything easily. And I like this double zipper. It kind of reminds me of the Fossil Sydney bags where it has a double zipper. Then it also has some pockets in the front, so you can think of anything you might want to put in there. And then it has this pocket in the back. And if you are doing any type of journaling, voila, all your highlighters are right there at your disposal. Or you can put pens or whatever you want to put on there. This, my friend, I got to be very frank with you, is one of the best pencil pouches I have come across. I got to thank my turtle for that. So yeah, this is really, really nice. But there's something even more that I love about this pencil pouch that you might like as well. Check this out. Okay, Now I want to show you why I am absolutely loving this pen pouch. I don't even think that's what they should call it, but it is a pen pouch to put your pencils in. And I want to show you how absolutely multi-functional this is. Now, if you're planning to go on a trip, or spring break, or weekend getaways, or a vacation, etc., and you need to carry some certain gadgets with you, like plugins, etc., or charger, this is what I will be using. So I'm going to show you here in the front pocket. I took everything that was in there before for journaling, and I want to show you how I will be using it when I travel. So in this front pocket, I want to show you that you can fit something like a stylus in there. I don't know if you use these, but I cannot be without these. This is what I use to type up a lot on my phone. I always carry extras. They're not that expensive, and they last a pretty long time, but I always have, like, someone will ask me, do you have an extra stylus? So I just wanted to show you what fits in that front pocket. Okay, so now this is what I'm loving about this bag. Take a look at this. This is awesome. I am absolutely very impressed with this pen pouch. So here I have my earbuds. I have a charger. Okay, and then I have a plug for my iPad Pro. And then I have also this other plug. And then I do not need to carry like a bunch of pens. 3 is sufficient for me. Micron pens, a fountain pen, and I'm good. So that's what I have in there. So these pockets here in the front is what I would be using to put these plugs in. And then I have this charger there and my earbuds. Now this is what I really, really love about this. It fits my Canon Ivy. Now, I don't know if you use these, a Canon Ivy, but when I go on a trip, you know, you get all happy, and at the end of the day, when you get back to your hotel room, you want to do some journaling, or if you want to print some pictures, this fits right in that pocket, and it eliminates for me now having to carry this bulky hard shell one, even though this was a great protector, but this was big. This was really bulky to put in a carry-on luggage, and it'll be fine back there. So it fits perfectly in there. But it gets even sweeter than that. It fits a Kindle reader. I'm loving this. This is amazing. This will fit a Kindle reader. So I don't know if you use Kindle readers, but yes, it will fit as well your Kindle reader. Now, if you don't use a Canon Ivy and you have one of those thin video cameras, a camera of any sort that's about this size, it will fit in there as well. So there's a lot that you can do with this bag. Also here in the zip pocket in the middle, I have my Canon Ivy paper, extra paper to print on. And then I also like to carry a Hobonichi Weeks. I don't get these every year. They're a little bit on the pricier side, but I've been using these for years. I use these for self-care and to jot down what I'm eating, how much water I'm drinking, doing some journaling, etc. It depends on the type they come out, because I've collected these for quite some time. And I don't use it throughout the whole year, kind of like for half the year. And then the following year, I'll keep using it and I'll white out the date. And what I do when I get a Hobonichi Week, I don't know if you use these, but I save the plastic cover and then I put my old one in here to archive it. Now, of course, if you have a really big chunky Hobonichi Weeks, it probably might not fit in this bag, but mine does just fine. Now, if you like this size of journaling and you're saying to yourself, I like this, but they're a little bit pricey, not a problem. They have a dupe. This is a dupe. It's called Weeks as well. You can get these on Amazon. Look at the thickness. This paper quality is different. It's a little bit thicker. And this one is nice because it's undated. So I really like this. I'm using this for something else. I really like using these, especially to carry in my purse. So that is a dupe. And you see, the Hobonichi Weeks fits in there as well. I always carry extra composition notebooks because when I'm traveling, I do carry a passport traveler's notebook, and if I run out of paper or I need more space to write, I carry one of these extra ones. And yeah, so that's what I carry in there. I wouldn't keep stylus. If you use these or you plan on getting these, keep it there in the front because they could fall out, and I would just put them like securely in there. But I always have to have extra ones of those. I love this. This is really very functional. So I mean, you might carry some other stuff, but just to give you you a rough idea of that. For traveling, I really like this. I really like this. Then here in this back pocket, I have highlighters. I keep this to empty so it makes it easier to open and close, and I have my liners in here because I have a tendency when I go on a trip, I love to go to their bookstores and I like to buy a book when I'm on a trip. That way I have a memory of, oh, I bought this book when I was on such and such trip. So sometimes I do annotating in the book, or I want to highlight something, or if I want to highlight in the journal I'm using. So yeah, so this is what I will be using to take on a trip. And let me zip this up here, and this is nice, really nice. So basically for me, what this will do for me, it will eliminate from carrying this, and carrying this, and carrying this. This was ridiculous. I had my pens in here, some chargers in here, my Canon Ivory. So just put those aside, and now I can just put everything in here and still have room for some other stuff. I can really stuff this up. I got this in the black because that way it won't get dirty too easily. They have these on Amazon. I'll put the link to everything below in case there's something in there that you feel that you could use for a trip or just in general every day. But good luck picking a color because they have a variety of colors. I'm going to use this for journaling and Bible journaling, and when I go on a trip I'll take that stuff out and then put the stuff I'm going to take on a trip in here and just have one is good enough for me. So I really like this. So yeah, I gotta thank my turtle, because if I wouldn't have been online on Amazon buying turtle food, I wouldn't have discovered this great pen pouch. So anyway, if you have any questions, leave them below. I hope this is useful for you. So if you are planning a trip and you need to carry some stuff like this, nice, not too shabby, not too shabby. I think I paid like $8.99 for this. Psst, not bad at all. Not bad at all. $8.99 for what I can use it for. I mean, this costed more. So, loving it. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, leave them below, and wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day. Till next time. Thank you.